Welcome, comrades. This IceWolfGem here. Today we're going to be continuing playing Deathmark. Last episode, things wasn't good. So we are stuck here and we're trying to figure out what will happen next when we find Shihiro. So, actually, no, I don't want to talk to her. I'll be fine. As much as I want to ask her to help us, Christy Arimura, she doesn't seem like a very useful partner. So, I'll just take Sho with me instead, because he seems like a little more reliable. So let's go. We come to the forest entrance once again. He's gone, huh? I look at the old picnic table. Was that Shimo doing that? Making a horse sit next to him? It's almost like he was having a picnic. Did he just wanted a friend? What? Nothing. Sorry, just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet. I try to change the subject, but I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. Let's take a look. Feel. Carefully picked up at the front of the bench. Bottle of honey. Honey? Could that be... Maybe it's a gift? No, it's probably more like he just forgot it. Just then I see something lying on the table itself. It's a callous and soft drink that's inside it still wet. I don't see the bottle of stuff anywhere. Did you throw it away? The trash can, of course! I feel around in this container. My fingers hit something hard. Got an empty bottle. There's something else too. I picked up. It's a crumpled piece of paper. Oh. That's all it says. It's a diary entered or something. I'm not gonna read it, because I don't have time for this. Alright, let's get going. Moving forward. Alright. Now that we got what we need, we could probably go back to the cabin and find what was in there. Maybe that'll help us. Okay, let's see. Forward. Yeah. She does look kind of useful, but no. Ugh. Forward. Okay, it's not forward. The right. Alright, let's go in. There may be something in here that we could use. I mean, you can never tell. Sure. Search for all the containers. Got night-night. Right. A book here. I opened the book, but most of the pages have been ripped out. Nothing. Hi? Is there someone here? Feel. I open it. There are careful preserved, torn notebook pages aside. It's a holy joy before quiet places. Here it has his meeting place. There is a clue about how to get paradise. I take out the honeybee family note one. I've taken it out, but I think... Put it back on here! Forget it. Alright, let's turn around. Go to the right. Ugh. That's the way we came from. To the right. That's where we need to go. Know what to do. Click this. Tool. Night night. And they're gonna sleep. Yay! It's silent. Haha, we're on a roll. Calm down, we're not on a roll yet. The creek isn't growing low with the rustling of leaves. Let's go to the right. Because right is always right. I'm getting out of here. I realize something as I continue down it. Ah! I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Asked my partner. I turn hopefully eyes towards Sho. Ugh. He's shaking so much he can barely speak. Hate men. Push back with a strong force. I burst through the thick undergrowth and entered a clearing. Just ahead, I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Turn back. I give up and turn back. Okay, so apparently she hate men. Let's go up here instead. Only there's something good. Whoa! A sweet fragrance rises of the wind. If your were to look like beehives, this must all that remains of the bee farm. It's weird that something like this is here of all places. Well, we have to look around. Ugh, this is disturbing. Dangling from the tree are human corpses. Oh! He actually turned their bodies into beehives! Oh, are those seriously dead bodies? Why would anyone do that? They must be insane! The beehives on my feet started rattling. Whoa! I can see the rays overwhelming my vision. Something invaded my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. What the? Mister? Oh, jeez. That was... Even bees are coming from the hive. We should have closed first. East. I rushed to the hive but someone managed to close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of bees being crushed, seeing as I was able to stop their attack. Ugh, this is so disgusting. Ugh. Check for more active hives. Close the west. I dive at the hive and closest to the lid. A bee started descending on me from another hive. Ah, so it was south. Shoot. Check for more active hives. Close the southern hive. I at least need to close the hive and manage to close the lid. Look more locust spurs everywhere like a great. Ugh. Well, that was disgusting. We're safe. Joy. Check for more active hives. After I close all the hives, the bees finally quit. Ugh. Ugh. Sheesh, I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, you're telling me. We crouch here for a while until we catch our breaths. Okay. Real. The inside of the hole seems to have spiral patterns must have been made intentionally. I think we'll just from them. The smell they had described how horrible it is. When the guys are on it, what is that liquid? It seems that liquid attract bees. Aha! An important tip. Much in its hand. I pry open the stiff fingers. Cottage keys. When I pull the key in my bag, my wrist turns in pain. Oh no. It's coming. I've felt this before. Cold sweat drips down my back. I suddenly remember what happened at H Elementary. The marks of the owner as a person with me being asked strange. Hey, so... I spin around and look at him. He's clearly acting oddly. I raise my voice. Hey, can you hear me, Sal? What's wrong, old man? I was afraid of that. The mark's starting to have a greater effect. I need the guy to look closely. If I don't, someone will. Added to this video file. Human bee farm. A tool. Empty bottle. I take out the empty bottle and gather some of the drinking liquid in it. Sticky liquid. I feel up in the beehive, but the bees are just crawling around inside in silence. Let's take a look and see which one it has. Nothing. This one? Oh, there's a bottle. The label has a warning on it. Do not mix dangerous. Mixing in sweat, drains, and night is extremely dangerous for family. Cannot be used with a sprayer. Okay. Whoa, that's a ton of bees! The buzzard of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about it first. Okay. Just use this. Start the drug. That's one down. Okay, tool. Night night. Do I have another one of these? No, I didn't. Shoot. Okay, let's head back. Let's head forward. Okay. Hello? Press through the thick underground and enter the clearing. Just ahead. I can feel someone staring at me from the front. Where's my way through? I tried to slip through the front, but a strong force pushed me back. Good grief. How am I gonna get through that? Of all the things, why does it have to be something like this? Ugh. Okay, think. Think. I have to think. Let's see. Alright, come on, think. I need to think, I need to think. I can't think. What do I need to do? Alright, good night. I'll see you.
I'll be back with you in the morning, okay?
Alright.
Well, you don't forget to write those names down about that, John.
Mother, I am...
Oh, what's all right? I'll get out.
Do I have to go back? If I can't pass through with all three of those options, do I have to go back? Is going back an option? Is going back literally an option? Let's see if I can head back. I can head back anytime I want to. Oh, I should have realized that something was off. Well, Christy, looks like you're going to be my partner for a while. We come to the forest entrance again. Christy seems the same as usual, but... Hey, Christy, you don't feel odd at all? In what way? Are you feeling okay? Yes, I'm feeling perfectly normal. Need to hurry, you know. Right. It doesn't seem like that she changed at all. I understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. Maybe she's the only one who's not affected by the curse because this isn't her curse? That would make a ton of sense. Because she is the only one who seems normal. So there's a possibility that I could just go here, ask her to purify the spirit, go back to Sal, and so on and so forth. What's this? This is the end of the path of the Minis. This might be the area past the Mini place mentioned in the note. We push through the undergrowth and find a beast trail that leads to the east. A hidden trail? Why would something like that be? We better be careful. Yeah, I know. Then... Whoa! The ghost of a man stands blocking our way, silently staring. The figure glares harshly at me, but only me. Me? I can't do that. But when she faces the figure and offers up a prayer, the figure vanishes. Well, what do you know? Oh, thank goodness. I guess the ghost was glad to see a woman. Looks like my prayers got through to them. Prayers come in handy sometimes, huh? Let's keep going. Well, what do you know? Wait, what's up here? What's this? It's a withered plant. I picked up the plant and inspected it, but nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. The root is still firmly lodged in the soil. It does nothing. That actually might be important. I carefully opened it up. It said it is a full scrap of paper and something that looks like incense. Suicide note, mosquito repel, incense. A suicide note? Let's take a look at the suicide note. The suicide note found is an unusual behavior. Likely the teachings apply honey managed to swallow it. Wait for me, everyone. Out of the broken core and thrust into the dirt by the plant base. The dirt is softer than I expected. The pointy end breaks up. Finally, I get to the root. It kind of looks like a small carrot. Plant root. Huh? What are you doing with that? Well, impressive. We've actually found an item that might actually come in handy. I think it's going to be a little pain to actually go through all that and actually try to change it up a bit. So I'm just going to keep her by my side just for my sake. Just to see what happens. No. Went to the right. That's where I want to go. Okay, field. I pressed through the thick undergrowth and entered a clearing. Just ahead, the figure emerged. Asked my partner, please try it. What, me? I guess I have to. She faced the figure and offers a prayer. The figure vanishes. It disappeared. It seems her desperate prayer worked. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Good job. Let's keep going. The other bushes went to the trail. The other bushes went down the trail. Just damage from being exposed to the elements for so long. Okay, we use the cottage key to open the door. I know really sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's honey, huh? This is what I thought that was careless left lying around. That can't be. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that? I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. Actually, we do. I'm not actually gonna go in there and risk it yet. For now, I'm just gonna take her back. You know, I kind of wish they had a fast travel in this thing. I'm gonna take her back, and I'm gonna switch her up with Seo again, because Seo is in critical condition, and we have to use the person who is involved in this to take down the spirits. So, I'm gonna do this respectable thing. Send Christy back. Send Christy back, and exchange with Seo. So, BRB. Sorry about that. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about all that. So now that Christy is safe and sound, we are ready to proceed. Alright. Let's take a look around. Feel. Family won't die. Okay. So everybody knows they're unreadable. Nothing. Container is coded. I don't think I can even use it. Alright, here goes. I beg for the last seconds, lunge the wall. As a credit element, making it easier to determine it's holding something. Here goes nothing, just as something inside the bag moves. It keeps squirming intermittently. Shaw shakily lifts an arm and points at the bag. Haha, look. It's moving. Cold sweat breaks out of my forehead. I instantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly opened it. Sickening sweet scented nuts. Ah! It's of course currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. Masao Kiruma, who was sitting on the bench with Shimi-o and wanted to commit suicide. All Seo could do is shakingly laugh. Honeybees are burrowing in the holes are over his belly and making a hive. The faint notes we're hearing coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimi-o. Once it's complete, another object dwarfs in the has to be the form. Just then I noticed some objects stuffed next to the corpse. The mesh items seem almost like burial accessories for the delayed departure. Tennis ball, large bottle of Night-Night, and Night-Night 3. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm, then we'll be safe. Can I do what I found so far? You return my course to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that now. New info was added to the spare file. Return with Kirima. Let's take a look. I opened up the container. Inside it was something that looks like a dried tree root. Dried root. There's a scrap of paper stuck in the tree root with wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy, I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two, but... I thought the dried root would be what it is. I thought the dried root is what they need. Is the dried root what we need, or is it the other one, this plant thing? Alright. All that's left is just this one. One bottle of night-night. That takes care of them. They're all dead. I don't like the way you talk. Same beehive. Night-night. Alright. Use one bottle of night-night. Feel. Indescribable, horrible. Okay, so we use... Okay, let's look in here. Let's feel. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at this. Feel. There's a bottle of drugs inside it. Got good morning too. The mark is dying at Chrism. Sunrise, a few minutes left until death is closing in. The mark scorches me again. Looks like we're out of time. I brace myself to glance over that show. Show? I'm counting on you. Sorry, this is going to hurt. Ouch! I slashed Show's face. Ow, man, you little... That clear your head a little? He's coming, we have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Yeah. Okay. I presently show into the darkness, drifting under the winds from everywhere. It's merely a sweet fragrance of honey. Alright, here we go. It's shimi-o. Ah! It's the beehive! And that means something flies at us in the dark. A sharp pain pierced the arm I used to cover my face. I think I got stung by bees. Bees swarm around Shimi as he draws closer. I won't survive the attacks. Sticky liquid that attracts it, and the ball that'll get rid of it. Alright, this will give me a look at the thermostat and throw it. Insects the bees. Okay, there goes the bees. Ants react to the smell of the liquid. Bees swarm the ball. It looked like a sweat cloud. He's coming closer. I guess we'll have to do this a few times. Sticky ball. Apply liquid. Throw ball. Yes. I put this stinky liquid over the baseball and throw it. Alright. We're still alive. And the ball again. Nothing's happening. The second ball was effective too. Whoa! Okay. So that's what you look like. Okay, good morning to you. Spray, morning. Is wounded. Good morning to you. I cut off his eyes, but he has up it. It pours out. Oh, I'm not a traitor. Shima bends over backwards, moaning. Liquid spray from the holes in his head. Ugh. He's dripping with honey or liquid. Good morning again. Baseball bat. I hit him with the baseball. Is wounded. Shima within the pain, his body jiggles. No, I don't want to wake up. Shima holds his pain as it gets hit, but it doesn't seem to be enough to beat him. It is weakened. Shima is clearly weak. Now's the time to finish him off. But what do we use? Dried root? Oh, honey. Plant root. Feed root. In the mouth. He tries to accelerate, but he seems to realize something and gulps it down quickly. He only stuffs his cheeks with his honey-coated root. Now I can finally see my family. Oh? He collapsed flat on the ground. The deadly poison had evaded his whole body. His face is frozen in a peaceful smile, like he could have just eaten a delicious meal. The bees continued to hover around the still shimi-o. Did we do it? I don't sense shimi-o anymore. Huh, serves you right. Show is back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is still on. Still branded red on my arm. The shimi-o wasn't the one who gave it to me? But I kind of figured that would be the case. What I could tell when mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. That's why Sho was acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so shimi-o wasn't the right spirit. What's this? Something is lying on the path. It's a small notebook. The cover is wet. The light of the flashlight makes it glitter. It could be honey. Did this belong to shimi-o? Where did he hid this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Shoot, that's gross. All yours, Zoro man. It seems Sho has absolutely no intention of picking it up. I gave it up and bent over to grab it. When I looked at the pages, it appears to be a diary. The doll can make it through the red. Let's take a look when we get back. I want to beat a retreat out of here, ASAP. Yeah, you're right. We carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. What's going on? Without worrying, the light dies. Hey, what are you trying to pull? Don't mess with me like this. It's not me. What's going on? It won't respond. An ancient shiver runs down my spine. It's so I'm afraid, like the dark force is trying to absorb my body. If I could just get the light back on, we just had it back, I feel so much better. I hit the switch repeatedly, silently praying. Just a malfunction? So it's just broken then. Sheesh. I about had a heart attack. Let's get out of here before it does it again. We hurry all the way out and get into the car. Phew. We're back at the entrance. And no one died. You're finally back. Looks like you were successful too. The mark's gone. Well, mine is at least. My mark is still there. What does this mean? Chrissy is hysterical, clutching her head. What the? No use racking our brains over it. Come on, let's ask Mary. Welcome back, Lord Otamura. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. It is unfortunate that shimi-o was not the one who bestowed your mark. Good news is that at least Lord Sho and Lord Machina marks vanished. A question. I get why my mark didn't go, but why hasn't Christie's? I thought she got it from shimi-o. The hypothesis is then incorrect. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her her mark. I don't want to believe this. It is true, Christy had been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible she never realized she has it already. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected, but if she were to come into contact with the spirit that cursed her, her amnesia may accelerate, so please exercise care. Her amnesia would get worse? That would explain Sho's strange behavior before we fought shimi-o. Ah, hey, Otomura, it's been bugging me for a while now, but you kind of stink. I am pretty sweaty. I didn't spend a whole day walking over a mountain. What did you expect? No, it's not that. My nose can't compare to a police dog's, but it's still pretty good. Your sleeves smell weird. Maybe it's honey? That you got out from the notebook. I never did read that honey-covered notebook, did I? I take it out of my bag and open up the sticky pages. What's it say? It said it talks about Honeybee family, what they did, and their idolatries. I could tell if shimi-o wrote it or someone else, but the Ichikado write spells of their fanatical thinking of hatred for society. It fascinates in a normal psychology, but doesn't bear resemblance to our current problem. The author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages waxed on about each shrine. The series related there were divine wrath is the shrine fell to ruin. All of a sudden, all the citizens in the forest, the numerous horrifying incidents, according to the author, they all because of the divine wrath of a shrine. A shrine, divine wrath. Strange, that part sticks out to me. Could that be the one where we got our curse from? And they're finished skimming through. I left the other numbers what I say. Enough of that. Divine wrath curses is too much. Guess I can't write it off then. It's no more ridiculous than the idea that spirits really exist. We're dealing with the supernatural, so just about anything's fair game. That is true. Literally anything is not fair game when you're literally dealing with spirits. So never underestimate them. Divine wrath. If that's true, then it is almost done. We must end today's intervention. Please rest. I'm sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. I can assure you it's about though. I haven't been this wiped out since the last time I was in a baseball club, so I bet I gotta go crash. Later. Too much has happened today. I need a break from it all. I think about the future more once I got some rest. Well, good night. Hey, tomorrow. I decided to leave tomorrow too. I'll miss you. Cut the sap. It's gross. Anyway, I'm satisfied. That big sting of missing persons case is the force couldn't solve. I figured out what was behind it, and I basically closed the honeybee family case I've chased for years. The truth you're seeking can be found here, huh? Mary's something else, isn't she? I can finally visit someone's grave. His expression is still the same, but it feels like he's more at peace. He accomplished what he set out to do. Hey, tomorrow. This whole thing is too dangerous. I'm reckless, but that doesn't mean I don't care if I live or die. Oh, wow! Sorry. A tremor runs through his clenching fist. If you manage to escape your death, I'll buy you a drink sometime. See ya. Now, Lord Otamura, please inform me once you are ready to rest. Good night. The UFO was at the truth behind shimi-o. Other. UV farm, shimi-o. The truth behind shimi-o. The spare advantage in the hover cunning. Oh. The Shinzo Maru, so that. These are. No promised land. Whoa. For whatever reason, didn't die during the family mass suicide. I wonder why. Does that mean the voices from the shrine was hallucination and some kind of divine wrath turned him into a monster? I'm a traitor policeman from the journal. That one explains a lot. Alright, let's go to bed. Yes. Good night. So that explains a lot. Chapter 2, Shimi-o. End. Hallelujah. It's been 3 days since Shimi-o's defeat, but she didn't show up, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We've not had any new marked bearers arrive, nor any info on us, any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. Good work, Lady Krista and Lord Otamura. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I hoped, but... I see. Lady Saya's study seems optimal to contain something of interest. Christy and I just finished investigating Saya Koyo's study. It has been full of mounds of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search throughout there regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirits. Nothing mentioned the mark at all. Hey, Mr. Otomura, don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? You have any other ideas then? Well, remember what I said about the H shrine? Yeah? Right, of course you would. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all the spirit stuff? That's what Shimi-o's notes said, right? Everything happened in the forest. The divine wrath of H shrine. Do you think the mark and the spirits activate are because of the divine wrath? It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of gods. Is there a value in looking into it? Maybe. Exactly what I expect from you. Also so quick to uptake. Christy is brimming with confidence. She seemed in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So, Mary, I'd like to go see a shrine. You don't mind, do you? There's too many unpleasant rumors around that forest. There may be some clues there. But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans is supposed to find it? Christy and I don't have any spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to H Shrine? I should be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual, if I can act as a guide as well. You know that shrine? Yes, in truth, Yes, in truth, it enshrines the guardian defies of the Kujo family. Over the generations, the heads that taken care of the shrine, however, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. Oh, really? It once served the Kujos. I am concerned about its present state. And bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? That would make a lot of sense. Carrying her is the only way we have. I'm sorry to inconvenience you. An overgrown forest in the dead of night. I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. Neither am I. You look worn out and we haven't left. There's a small price to pay if we can't get any hints about the spirits. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's get back to the forest. Which we'll have to do on the next video. Good grief. So this shrine might actually have something to do with all this, which is really concerning. So I guess we're gonna have to check that out in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. It really means a lot to me if you do that. Also subscribe, totally free. Join the good thing, won't regret it. You won't regret it. Check out the other videos you do think I might like, and as always, I'll see y'all in this coming video. Goodbye everybody. Let's see what happens next on Death Mark. Will we be able to actually find out information in that area? Who knows?